Hello everybody. All right, we're always looking for different food ideas, right? And I always like to try the alternative healthy routes. Of course, I used to love Alfredo, and who doesn't like to have a little Alfredo for dinner on a Sunday night with a family? But there is a much healthier version of Alfredo sauce that you could make, and it's actually made with cauliflower as the base. So I wanted to share this with you really quick. What you're going to do is you're going to get a head of cauliflower and you're going to cut it up and boil it in. I typically will do maybe like 2 cans of chicken broth and then the rest with water to add a little bit of flavor to it. Then you're going to add fresh garlic. So you take the garlic and put it in aluminum foil. Right here, put it in aluminum foil. 400 degrees for about 40 minutes and you want to make sure that you add either olive oil or a little bit of real butter, not margarine, not spread, real butter, with salt and pepper. You close it up, okay? So make sure you close up the garlic in the aluminum foil. And you also will reserve a half a cup of the chicken broth that you use to boil the cauliflower in. So once the cauliflower is soft, I throw it in the blender, and I've already made it. Otherwise I would show you, but this is what the end result looks like. It's very creamy, has a great smell to it, and you can use it on top if you wanted to do, roasted or steamed vegetables. You could do that. If you want to put it on maybe some spaghetti squash or regular pasta, certainly. And this could even be a great base for a pizza. So what we're going to do is use it for a pizza base. So instead of marinara, we're going to take our Alfredo sauce here and top it off with some spinach, mushrooms, sun-dried tomatoes, and a little bit of mozzarella cheese, and make it an evening dinner. So I hope that you have found this to be very helpful. Again, it is a head of lettuce, about 7 to 8 cloves of garlic. So you take 1 garlic, right? And then there's like little mini cloves in there. Roast it. Then you're going to add a half a cup of the broth. So you will strain the cauliflower, okay? After it's done cooking, you reserve a half a cup of that broth that you use to cook the cauliflower in. And the most important thing, if you want to add some Parmesan cheese, it is recommended, but if you're vegan, you can omit that. Otherwise, you're going to add a half a cup of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. You take it, put it in your blender. No, I do not have my blender here. Just the bottom part is. And you blend it. And you may have to put the spatula in there to kind of mix it up a little bit, or if you have a food processor, certainly try it that way. So I hope that you found this helpful. We'll talk to you later.